Warning: the following content may not be suited for younger or sensitive audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Go,
Yes.
go, go, go.
I went ahead and
Oh,
compiled
no.
initiative for you, Max. I don't know if that plus 12 you did earlier was your initiative roll
Yep,
or not.
that was the initiative.
Okay,
If
then
you
I'll
want to
just
post it, you can.
can I get a name for the monster?
I will retype it. No, right, Mike?
Call it Greg.
Thalistron.
Alistron. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
Am I allowed to give it a quirky name like I do everything else?
Sure, why not?
Just put it in
Call it
parentheses.
Yeah,
Call it
I always
Bob.
do. No, not Bob. Bob's too nice for this
Philip.
thing.
Name him Philip.
No, I named something Philip already. I can't.
Jason.
Name
No, I
him
know.
George.
Nathan's good.
No,
No.
see, that's too basic. You know what?
No, Kyle.
Wait, just no, Keith. Call him Keith.
Here. I got it.
Come on.
Okay, I need everyone's
Hey, come
like
on.
go to on that in Dice Chat before I post it.
Max, if you can hear me, Isaac asked a question wanting to know if there are any runes on this big guy.
Max was
that's
putting
so
something
funny.
away and is not currently
I'm
on
back.
his
I thought
mind.
he.
Never mind, he
I'm
walked
back,
back.
Because I said I was talking my energy drink. Anyway,
Yeah.
So on this creature, can you see any runes?
Yes, Sopez was asking.
So
You know what? I got
would Soaps like to take a
what-
closer look?
Oh, so he can't do combat, but he can look at the creature. I see how it is. I'm
He's
kidding, of course.
spectating. He's spectating.
It'd be funny that he's like looks back at the party and the party's just gone. They left him when you try
Maybe.
to look.
Or you could also roll an insight or investigation. Though investigation implies that you get closer to it.
Hang on, closer look as in get closer, he asks.
That's what I answered it.
That's how he said it. Closer look, as in like you're breathing on his neck type of close look.
And I said that you could roll an insight, or investigation, and then I said that also implies that you get closer, though.
He said he's going to do insight because he's got advantage on that.
Okay.
And I apologize to the DM because my brother is in this room.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just make sure to mute when you need to.
Yep,
I'm
I
going
will
to
be.
shove this right here.
Isaac said he is approaching the creature while invisible, if he can.
Roll
Um,
sneak.
Roll stealth check, yeah, roll stealth. Do it.
What's the layout of the area? Because I have no idea.
You know Skyrim?
Double natural ones!
Double
Double natural ones!
Hey,
Okay.
Isaac,
Oh
I'm
my
doing you a favor.
god!
Silver, shut up for a moment. Anyway, Mist, yes, you know Skyrim? You know how, like, it's mostly the mountains, specifically the mountain forest terrain? With pine trees and shit?
Standard. It's a standard mountain.
Yeah. You guys are on a path
Are
that's
we
like
on
that.
Are we on the cart?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you guys have specifically gotten off the cart, like, Soaps, because this thing did stop you while you were mid heading on your way.
Well, remember, I have not been in the past few sessions, and if I was, I literally just dipped out or just actually passed out. So,
Alright. Soap has got a 30 for stealth and a 24 for insight.
Okay. I gotta check this thing. Passive perception. Where the fuck is it?
Is it passive perception of 40?
Fucking might. I don't know.
Wait. Yeah.
This energy drink on my fucking charging cord.
I would like to say that Kree specifically also probably would have gotten off the cart with Sopez.
Lopez?
Well, Soaps, I hate to tell you this, but
Oh no, he doesn't have a passive perception of 40.
I gotta find its passive perception. I don't think it. Okay, it doesn't have one listed. I gotta do math to figure it out.
I think it's wisdom plus proficiency bonus plus something else.
It is a base of 10 plus.
It's 10 plus wisdom.
Or plus your
proficiency.
perception modifier.
Which is
Oh, right.
wisdom. Yeah, perception.
If you have proficiency in perception,
Yeah,
it goes up, though,
perception.
Yeah.
/ wisdom, depending on the creature.
Isaac is begging for mercy.
Proficiency.
I'm
Okay.
begging.
So, Isaac, it does not seem to see you.
Yay!
And as you get closer, you see runes. You see runes on this dragon, specifically on the pipes. Some of these runes translate. Some of them don't. And the runes that translate say, those be wary. And then it
Very.
skips a couple lines and says, heed these warnings.
Of course, the warnings are the things that can't be translated.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
I feel like Max just told you to go fuck yourself in a fancy way. I'm not gonna lie.
And every other rune that translate just seems to be kind of a binding of some sort. Like some of them are like arcanic runes that seem to be binding this thing together. But
Oh,
the written parts of this, the written words, those be wary, heed these warnings, and everything in between it, those are written on the pipes itself, as I said. But they seem to switch a language every line.
Would Zill be able to understand some of these languages?
If she got close enough to see them, she may not understand them, but she may know where they're from.
Well, all alive, the only ones she wouldn't understand would be dead languages, though she might know what some of them are. Okay, Zill's also gonna go invisible, because that's also something Zill can do, and she's gonna close. Do I need insight?
You need to roll
Insight
a sneak and
or-
an insight. Insight.
Isaac also asked if any of the
Insight.
languages are celestial.
None of the languages are celestial.
And he also
I
asked,
got-
can the bindings be undone?
I got a
Kirsten,
22
you're-
on stealth.
Okay. It does not seem to see you. And from what
I
you
got a
can tell,
16.
maybe, but it's
Mhm.
also these bindings are talking about an ancient ritual that can undo this thing. But this ritual requires a jar of a jar of phoenix dust, a very specific type of phoenix dust.
It requires a jar of Gamer Girl bathwater.
It
Whack
requires
over.
a jar of phoenix dust, specifically a burial jar of phoenix dust.
Ooh.
I was going to say a jar of flickers. Never mind.
Anyway, Zill, you recognize some of these languages. Specifically, as the other one of them specifically. Fuck, I can't. Where is it? Anyway, specifically as the other two nations that lived alongside Acelia. Zilok and Cairn.
So they're both dead languages.
Yup.
Like ancient languages. Damn.
Yup.
And Sope says he's going to back away from
Okay.
the creature.
Yeah, Zil would probably go back to the party after that.
Cool. So then we're just gonna get straight into initiative, and it's Astral's turn.
Yay!
What we thinking?
What do I got here? What do I got? Okay. I'm gonna do some. First, I'm going to. What was this spell? What do you call it? Okay. I forgot it. I am going to cast Blessing of Rhyme on the party.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Gotta do some rolls. Everybody gains 32 temporary HP. Yay!
Yay!
And then I am going to alright. I am then going to cast Call Lightning. But I'm going to transmute it to ice damage.
Okay.
So, this thing needs to make a good old-fashioned dexterity saving throw.
I mean, it's big. Hopefully it has a bad dex, right, guys?
You shouldn't have said that. Look up the damage for the spell now. Alright.
Okay. That is 11.
That fails.
And I also like to say, Astral, you would see as it tries to dodge your spell, it does not seem to move very quickly, but it almost phases out of existence before reappearing somewhere else. It just doesn't manage to miss, or doesn't manage to move far enough.
Let's see. Alright. That's terrifying. Okay, so that would be 28 ice damage. And I'm aiming directly for the pipes. Like I'm trying to freeze them over, basically. Do I need to roll anything for that, or just keep going?
Just keep going.
Righty. Then that would be my turn.
And as you hit these pipes, the sound becomes a little harsher, but the ice doesn't stay there for very long.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, that's my turn. Zenith, yay! Yay!
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Woo.
go. Ooh.
Hopefully our plan will work. That's what I'm hoping.
The plan might take a turn or two to actually go through, Cam, because honestly, roleplay stuff needs to happen first, I guess. But Auric is still in the cart. Zenith is outside of it. Zenith would have jumped out. Auric is trying to talk to Calypso. So, like, obviously speak with animals on Auric's end.
Mm-hmm.
So, can Auric hear anything from Calypso at this moment?
She doesn't seem to be saying anything. But she's certainly eyeing something. But it's not the Thalastron.
Can Auric follow what her eyes are looking at?
You can make a perception check.
Right. Oh, ooh. I love Auric. 27.
Okay.
Damn.
Let me. Where is my thing? Hmm. I'm doing great. How are y'all? Anyway.
Great, how are you? Oh,
Struggling. Hardcore, holy shit. Give me just a moment to... I'm sorry. I realized that I did not have the thing I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, that's close enough.
I don't know if I died or if
That was me. I am just looking at something real quick because I am. It's fun. Doing great. Enjoying life over here. Cool. Sorry, I just need, it's literally for one simple number, and I will fix the rest of it later. You see a figure.
Okay.
You do see a figure in the back.
can I get any description on what this figure looks like?
You can't really make them out.
Okay. All right. Auric's going to call that out to the party and point out the figure. And other than that, could Auric attempt to talk Calypso out of her trance of fear?
You can try.
Okay. What would I roll?
You would roll a persuasion.
God.
Left. Get a hold of your stuff, Matt.
Oh wait, I get advantage on charisma-based checks against animals.
Oh. Well, I was about to say if I could just use a reaction to help give you advantage, but never mind.
I am very lucky. I hope. 22.
Okay. She glances at you, and she looks back, and you both look back to where this figure was, and it is gone.
Orc points out that it's gone.
I think we have more pressing matters to deal with
And
right now.
Calypso looks to you, Auric, and she says, "Whoever that was, it was controlling it."
That is I cannot get in. I assumed the same thing. Auric does seem a little scared at the moment, but he's going to call out that it might have been the thing controlling the I cannot say his name.
Thalestron?
Thalestrom, yeah. But other than that, I used 2 actions, so that is my turn.
Okay. That is now Zill's turn. What we doing, Christian?
Is the Thalestron even trying to harm us? Or is it just like in the way?
I don't know.
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
also
if
asking
I-
the party, has it tried to even harm us? I'm gonna take that as a no, because no one answered me.
No, it is not, but it is.
I'm just coming messed up in DMs right now. So.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like, no offense to this party, but we have a bad habit of shoot first, ask questions later, or completely ignore problems. This isn't a problem, and then get shot in the foot. There's no in between for us for some reason. So I don't want to attack it because it's not attacking us.
It hasn't been its turn yet, so we're not sure.
Yeah, I know, but like we just rolled initiative, like it hasn't tried to attack us, because typically initiative starts when something tries to attack us. We just decided we were gonna attack it. So something was
not
controlling it in the
really.
woods. So that person's gone. Is the Thalestron acting any differently?
No.
No.
Just because they left your site doesn't mean they're gone.
Is there any way I would be able to look around for them?
Roll a perception check.
Perception. Also, I do want to point out she is still invisible because I never took that off, and it lasts for 1 minute. So, perception. 21.
Okay. Damn, that sucks.
I should have used.
Wait, its
my bonus
plus went
action.
up. Oh no.
I am going to start off with using my bonus action to activate my void form while still invisible, but I'm gonna use it to activate that, so I have true sight within 35 feet. Just saying.
Okay.
Do I see anything within 35 feet from that?
I mean... You don't.
Okay. I don't trust you. I really don't. Damn. Is this considered a construct, by the way? For, like, classification for spells?
No. Yes and no. It's weird and complicated.
Okay, so Dominate Beast would not work then. Cool.
Nope.
Just double checking. So what's the plan here, from player to players? Cause
Run.
it's first round.
That was
Okay,
that
so
was not me
that's
and
the
Levi's.
plan.
Yeah, run. Like you thought we was gonna try to fight it? Fuck that. No, fuck that thing in particular.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Fog Cloud just to try and, like, obscure vision from things attacking us a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cast Fog Cloud on the party, which is just something that happens. I guess there's no rule for it. And I have to hold concentration on that. But yeah, for a range of like 20 feet from me in each direction, there is now a cloud of fog around us. So if we want to run, this is a great barrier just to obscure vision a little bit. And I've already used my bonus action to activate my second form, so that'll be my turn. Because I don't want to attack it yet, guys. That's my turn. Next person.
Okay. Cree.
Yes. Hello. It is my amazing turn. So considering I'm outside of the cart, I would like to go invisible, and I'm gonna try to run to the trees.
Okay.
Do I have to roll a stealth check or anything for that?
Yeah, roll stealth.
And would I get advantage because I'm invisible, or?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Okay, then let me roll that real quick. 1d20 plus my stealth, which is a +3. That's a 20.
Okay. You seem to get away without consequence, except I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, by the Thalstrom, to let you know.
Well, it's more of just standing there.
So, you want me to roll a charisma saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That fails. And Cree, as you are running away, you are suddenly like drawn in by this creature. Like it's suddenly so interesting, and you can now not leave. Like you have to see it constantly.
With my positioning, would I still be able to hide in the tree?
Yeah,
Still look at it? Like,
just as long as you can see it and you are you're within like 60 feet of it.
so I'm gonna get at least, I'm gonna get 30 feet away, but still have them in my line of sight.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Cool. It's now its turn. And as like it kind of looks to you guys, and you watch it kind of move at like in pace, and as it moves you can hear these plates of armor clicking together, like one after the other. And it stops and kind of has you guys in an angle. At least those of you that are still kind of grouped together. And as it has stopped, you guys hear like deep within its chest what sounds to be like, do you know what the flip boards are? They're really popular in the 80s and 90s. They're at train stations and shit. And it'd be like it'd have the little dots that are two colored, and it'd flip over to like say
I have
shit.
no idea what you're even talking about.
I know what you're
It's-
talking about, I think.
It's basically the sound of something spinning.
Oh, like a rotor, like...
Yes, like a rotor spinning.
Yeah, okay.
And you kind of hear it travel up its neck. And I need everyone who's still grouped together to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. I make these with advantage. Hey.
Would Zill be part of that?
Did
I
she
didn't say
move, did she move back
Well,
to where
'cause
the group was?
Well, whenever she was looking around, she was moving around, so I would say she hasn't gone back to the group, so I'm gonna say no.
I just
Okay.
realized I forgot I have -2 to my saving throws. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I get for trolling Corsandus, I guess. It was worth it. I did not regret my decision. Well, fuck.
I think you're going to regret your decision.
Max, listen, you know I love gambling in this game, so you think this is gonna stop me?
Okay. Soaps. You pass. Riley, you pass. Levi,
Question?
yes.
This is an area of effect, right?
Yes. This is a breath attack.
Oh. Okay, then I get 0 damage because of monk.
Levi, you fail. Nihilus, you fail. Odysseus, you fail.
What about Astral?
Did you roll?
Yeah.
That's right. You passed. Sorry. That wasn't Soaps. I mistaked your name for Soaps.
Are you good? You.
I'm just.
But just say I didn't know Soaps was here. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
He was also confused when he rolled, but he didn't roll, so. That explains a lot. Anyway. This may hurt a little bit. But as this
You say that.
rotor hits,
A
like
little
this rotor
bit.
this rotor kind of like a spinning noise travels up his neck. You see a bluish light kind of glow until it spews, like it breathes out what seems to be completely unrefined arcane energy.
Wow.
So-
Everybody, please remember you have 32 temporary HP from the spell before.
Seriously,
And,
how in the
um,
Christ?
what?
There's no fucking way.
Yeah, my
here's
max
some-
HP without temp HP is 72 as a sorcerer. Level 8.
Oh,
And what is the
I have a bunch
damage
of-
typing
yeah,
for
I
that
have a
next?
bunch of temp HP though, so.
What was some temp HP? You said 33 or 30?
32.
32. Did you hear my question, Max?
Give me a moment.
Okay, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, I did that wrong. 1, 2.
Hey, Max.
I
How's
did
college
forget to mention that on the spell you gain advantage on the next Constitution saving throw you
Okay,
make. Just throwing that
Kirsten,
out.
were you
Yeah?
worried that you were dead?
No, because I didn't take any damage. I'm just
Okay.
saying, oh my god.
I
That's
was
just
about to
more
say,
than my.
If you're
yeah, no,
worried
no,
that
no.
you're dead, yeah. Okay.
No. I'm
Anyway,
just saying, if I did
um,
have temp HP and I took damage, that would have one-shot me. I was just being, oh my god, the damage on that. Sheesh. That's what I was saying.
So
But
I got a question.
yes.
How big is this thing? Because
So this thing is. It is a size gargantuan.
oh,
Uh,
Hmm.
Can you give me like an idea on like the general size range? Because I'm so new to that D&D side.
Gargantuan is like ancient dragon, like the biggest dragon that can be. That's about how big this thing is.
and vanilla D&D, of course.
Numbers.
Oh, I thought you said size. Oh, okay, never.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's force, by the way. It
Oh,
was
force,
damage.
Thank you. Thank you.
It would be 38 damage if you passed.
As for numbers, like D&D has not always been the best with giving numbers on sizes. They only give you like the size squares.
So I think Gargantuan is like 50 feet tall, 60 feet tall, roughly.
or more.
Think like a 3-story building, roughly.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh.
A little smaller than Godzilla. A lot smaller than Godzilla.
No, no. Actually, D&D is saying that they're below 60 4 feet.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
he's not that. So in my mind, I thought he was gonna be bigger, but no, he's actually 10 feet.
Colossal is like Godzilla size. It's
Yeah.
this man probably comes up to maybe I don't know how big Godzilla is. Probably Godzilla's like
Oh, also Levi
mid
said,
calf.
Levi says he's gonna use Shield Master to take half damage.
Okay.
So that's his reaction. Still, it's big, but not as big.
And I need. I need everyone that's within 120 feet of this thing that can be charmed to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
I cannot be charmed.
I get advantage on that.
Max, can I be charmed?
No.
Okay, we never clarified.
Wait,
I was like, wait a minute.
charisma
I
save,
need
right?
to check on something.
Charisma save, right, Max?
Yes.
Guess what, guys? My regular charisma is a +1, so I have a -1. No, I'm not regretting it yet. The
I
man's a
have
little bitch.
7 uses of a reroll if you need it, Cam. So. Hey, Cam, go ahead and reroll that. I'll use a charge of the Fated Prince for you to reroll.
For context of the viewers, I rolled a natural 1, so that was a 0. But thank you, Levi. I will happily take that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's a saving throw for charisma, right?
I
Bro.
would.
I mean,
That was a natural 20 for a total of 19.
Well,
You're welcome, Cameron.
Thank you.
but it doesn't really matter because as a monk, I can actually just ignore that once my turn comes around.
That's so rolling.
Eli asks if they have to roll or are they already charmed.
Us?
No, you do not have to roll because yeah, you're already charmed. Anyway, so Nihilus.
Does that natural 20 count? Or...
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can.
mean-
It doesn't pass.
Well, I mean, because it's
Like-
it's still a natural 20 on the dice, but it's a -1, so it's
Yeah.
a 19.
It's a
It's up to you.
19.
But isn't a
It's
natural
working.
20 supposed to trump modifiers?
Well, because in Max's game, we say that natural 20s just can let you completely evade whatever you're making a saving throw for,
Like,
but it's
I
up to you.
don't. I feel
Because
like
it's
a
technically
natural.
a 19.
I feel like a natural 20 should trump a modifier the same way like a natural 1's a natural 1, even though if you have a plus
Okay,
like
yeah.
15 to it, it's still a natural 1.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
okay,
in
that
those
makes
two instances, they trump it just a little bit.
Mhm,
I still
Okay.
Yeah.
I need that 0.
Anyway.
And that's funny.
Anyway, so Nihilus you pass, Odysseus you fail, and Mist you fail. And so Mist and Odysseus, you guys are now charmed by this thing, and while you don't have the urge to move closer to it, you cannot leave within 60 feet of it, and you don't want to like let it leave your sight.
I want to say this up front, so when my turn starts, I'm removing that jump.
Okay? That's really funny because you're next. Your turn.
Alright, then boom, done.
Damn.
Just done. It's just like she's Riley just like shakes her head like a little bit, feeling the charm go working on her, and then she just looks at the contract, just glaring at it, like, and just like shakes her hand, like saying no, 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 and then she looks through the party. So, are we gonna get out of here or not?
We are working on that. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Let's move it.
How is Riley?
You guys are probably about 40 feet away from it.
not much I could do here. So how is the party planning on escaping? That's the question.
Well, our plan, Calypso seems to be snapped out of her little daze thing. So whenever Calypso decides to floor it, but like 2 people are not on the cart. Actually, no, 3 people are not on the cart right now.
We also need to worry about the charmed effect out of character, but
Yep.
Yeah.
and Oric will start the healing process on his turn, guys. So
There's not much option.
And I don't feel fighting.
Can I use my bonus action to try to pull one of the people that's off the card onto the card itself?
I think 2 of them are invisible though.
Yeah. Actually, all 3 of them are invisible.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Kree went invisible.
Yeah. Because Zill, Sopas, and Kree are all
Bruh.
invisible currently.
That's
Right.
funny though.
Okay, Riley will move towards Calypso. And just says, I'm sorry about this, and just does using
Oh my
bonus
God.
action every month to just slap that horse's butt to like incentivize, get your ass moving.
Bro.
Try to like shock them.
Just stares at her and snorts before backing up the cart away from this thing.
She did not like that. The horse does not appreciate.
Oric's right there, so he
They're like,
apologizes.
sorry, but like we gotta get going.
Do appreciate your.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was out of character, but appreciate your initiative, man. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's all I do for my my turn because like, there's nothing I could do this month right now.
Okay. And Zill, you said you created a fog cloud, correct?
Yes.
So this cloud, how big is it?
20-foot sphere.
Okay, so it's kind of hard visible. You it's hard for the party to kind of really see this thing. You guys can kind of see it over the top of the fog. But as you guys are just, listening, and you hear the sounds of a wyvern, specifically one dive bombing.
Wow.
Oh, hi there.
And you guys notice that multiple wyverns dive bomb to clear this fog.
Are we gonna get help here?
Good question. We're about to find out, I guess.
Yep.
You said they cleared the fog.
They cleared the fog.
Yeah. That was just more of a Riley punch me in the area right there.
And you guys
Um,
can still see them circling, but they don't seem to do anything else. And Odysseus, it is now your turn.
Yeah, damn it, if only I had my wyvern.
Yeah. He's waiting though.
When it hits my turn, Max, I do have questions.
Okay. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
Pretty fun. I'm gonna cry. Give me a sec. I'm gonna do Charm Monster.
Okay.
I forget. How do I do this again?
Well, yeah, that's not technically not an attack, so it should work. I mean, it's up to you, Max.
I mean, so I'd have to. This thing would have to roll a charisma saving throw if it could be charmed. I'm going to give you back that spell slot and your turn because this thing cannot be charmed.
Dang it!
Yeah, part construct.
Yeah. Though it was a good try, though. 'Cause we can't blame
Yeah,
you
it
on
wasn't a bad idea.
that. Smart thinking, though. Also, nice spell to have.
Are you gonna give the action back as well, or just the spell
Yes.
slot?
Yeah, like everything yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can choose to do something else, Odysseus.
Hold on. Lost my place. Ah! Should have had this ready. Honestly, I'm not sure what I should do.
Well,
I believe
oh,
you
you.
can use your action to attempt to take off the charmed effect, correct, Max?
Yes, you can roll another charisma saving throw.
Oh, I would like to do that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Please reroll. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Yibbidi bop bop boop.
So it was the same thing for the charm thing. I just would re-roll that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You are still charmed.
May I grant, with the Faded Prince from the Celestial Edge, may I grant,
Sure.
Casey reroll.
Let's go!
Thank you, Levi, coming in clutch.
Rolls a natural
You're
one.
welcome. Listen, I have 8 rerolls at stock at all times, so you you guys
That's
just
a
have to
lot,
ask.
man.
Wait, wasn't that Ulrich's birthday present?
No, the Celestial Edge just has an effect where I can reroll attacks, saving throws, or ability checks.
That's a
5
17.
times.
And that still fails.
Ah!
Anyway. You're still charmed. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Nihilus.
Alright. Is there... question. Who is charmed that's on the card?
From what you know, Odysseus and Riley was charmed, but doesn't seem to be anymore.
Alright, so is there, like, can I just attempt to shake Odysseus to try to get him out of it, or...
Sure. You can persuade Odysseus to, like, not be no longer be charmed with disadvantage.
I'm guessing it's disadvantage, because I don't know this man, but okay, let's go. +1.
Disadvantage because he's charmed.
That's fair. +1 persuasion, let's go.
Come on,
So
nat
now
20
this is-
number 2. Let's get this.
So now it's going to say,
Double
hey,
net 20s. Double net 20s.
now it's just going to say, hey, snap out of it, come on. Not the time to be charmed, buddy, come on. 16. Shit.
That fails.
Ah, shit.
And is that all you like to do with your turn?
There's not a lot I can't do because I don't plan on engaging this thing. So, actually,
Hey, Calypso to get the fuck moving.
well, yeah, Calypso's already doing that.
Can I call the
Whoa.
monster hot?
The question: can I, as a free action, try to roll either history or anything to try to think of what this thing can possibly do? Or
Sure. Roll a history. See if you know any old stories.
question: since I'm a blood hunter, do I get advantage or no?
No.
Okay.
This is more of like folklore stories and childhood stories.
15.
So, you've heard of the story of the Thalastron before, but like the story has never been told to you yourself, as it was not a very popular children's story or story at all where you grew up.
Looking at it, I wonder why. Oh, gee, I wonder why the giant flesh amalgamation. That's all my turn. I'm just gonna have Calypso start turning around, and I'm just gonna have Nihilus tell whoever the fuck is invisible, get in the cart.
Okay, and as you guys turn around, you see wyvern riders, and they seem to be blocking your way with some very not so nice looking wyverns.
And they can go suck a dick. But yeah, that's my turn.
Both of these people, both the said people, are masked. But oh god, I gotta find the photo.
Oh.
You would notice, actually, all of you would notice, because this is not a very common wyvern. The wyvern that one of these dragon riders is on, he seems to be a lizard folk. He is riding. What are they called? I don't remember what I named them. Anyway, Anyway, so this dragon he's riding is pure black. It's pure black with 4 wings, and it seems to have lightning imbued in its very being.
Oh.
I
think that's what that
is. This a thunder cutter, if you know what I'm referring to, Max?
No, it doesn't have a name because of how rare they are.
Oh, Riley's eyes are gonna be lighting the fuck up in excitement.
Riley doesn't know what this is because this is not in Cameron's world.
I know.
I will say.
I know.
But
I know that. But the excitement of what the hell is this thing? I want to know.
But yeah, no, this wyvern doesn't have a name. It's never been able to be named, as it and its sister species of wyvern there aren't very many of them in the world. But they are heavily feared. As
why?
When they are spotted, when they are known in an area, there is nothing but death.
Ah, the Black Death. Let's go.
Quirky.
And this rider seems to be it's a masked lizard folk, and from what you can tell from their tail, they seem to be a brown color. But they have a more stoic pose, as if they seem to be waiting for orders from someone.
We should have Calypso kick him off of his high horse. Shit, though.
But the rider next to him seems to be. They're a younger rider, and they kind of exude a certain. Haha, we're about to kick your ass.
I don't know if it's like if I can ask this because it's not my turn, but like, are they wearing any specific armor that any of us would recognize?
I did want to ask that.
No, they don't really seem to be wearing any specific matching armor, but they are all wearing one symbol.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, they're all quirky with the same
Are they?
symbol.
It wouldn't happen to be a storm cloud, would it, Mix?
No,
Okay.
it's not. This symbol, it's on their shoulder, and it is embroidered in silver, and it is a photo. It seems to be an engraving of a canary.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like I heard this somewhere.
Would Zill know what this represents?
She would know that there is a group of bandits. And while they've not been known to be in these parts, they mostly are around in Silweth. But they are known as the Silvered Bandits, or the Silvered Canaries.
What nihilists know of them? If
Not much, because not much is known about them in general, other than they get away with everything they do.
I wonder why. Looks at the wyvern they're on. I wonder why.
Out of character question, Max, that used to be Rio's name, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
reading Cam's campaign.
Yeah, that's
Out of character, I just realized something because Max said something earlier.
Anyway,
Good thing I respect
So-
you, Max, and didn't look at things.
I am sending photos of the dragons,
Okay.
or the wyverns.
Hmm.
And the other one, the one that is with the younger person on it. This younger person and their dragon, like, it seems to be like this dragon is kind of like this wyvern is gurgling fire in its mouth as if it is just waiting and itching for a fight. And its owner, like its rider, it currently has a hand on their glaive. I think it's what they have. You'll see it in the photo, but it's whatever. As if they are also itching for a battle. And
I just want. Never
I
mind.
am breaking initiative.
Oh.
Do any of you turn to look to the Thalastron?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Wait, no, I can't.
We're not-
Riley
Look,
won't.
you're always.
Wait, I can? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I
You're
do.
forced to look at it.
Yeah, I can't look away. Oh my god, it's so hot.
I can look at both.
Joking.
Actually, yeah, no, Casey, because Odysseus can't look away from this thing.
Yeah.
He is the first to notice that there seems to be a person on this thing's back. Specifically, what looks to be a changeling.
Wait a minute.
There's a person.
Yes.
There's
They
no-
seem to be like just sitting on this thing's shoulder as it's watching and kind of blocking your guys' way. And as you look around, you realize that the other wyverns from earlier are just, vibing.
I have a question.
And also surrounding you. Yes, what's your question?
Does the rest of the party already realize that there is a person?
No, because they seem to be focused on unless they are charmed, they seem to be focused on, the other.
I also have a question. Would Kree be able to see this because he also is charmed?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Can I point out to the party that there is a person?
Sure.
Okay. Guys, there seems to be a person on that monster thing. There is a person!
What the fuck?
There is a person! I repeat, there is a person.
I am looking.
There's a person.
Huh. Well, fuck.
Party would look into the person. He was too busy looking at the wife.
Glad you find excitement in this.
What? Riley, we like Harvard.
I know, I'm not judging you though. I'm just worried that we're gonna die, so.
So Zenith is stuck looking at the dragon riders while Oric is trying to look at the person. Just for the DM's sake.
Okay. Give me a moment, and
falafel man.
Sorry, I have so many fucking DMs right now.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of DMs after doing that, but
Okay, Isaac, you are just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. And yes, Kirsten roll a stealth check. But what was your question, Levi?
is there any distinct things about the changeling?
Other than they have really fucking long hair, I sent their photo in PC, but they seem to have a more kind of, I don't know. Like, they're having fun with this. Like, they are very much enjoying this.
Oh, that's
And
it.
to clarify as well, they are all staring at us.
Yes,
like,
they
even the
seem to be
dragon
surrounding
riders?
you,
Okay.
making
know
sure
what?
you don't go anywhere.
I'm gonna have Nihilus say something. Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
So Nihilus is gonna stand up. It's like, okay, you have us. What the fuck do you want? Really? Come on. Since you seem to be having fun with this, care share?
Man,
And
you really... Go ahead.
This changeling, he hops down off the Thalastron and he says, well, I mean, you are on our toll road. And how else are we supposed to stop a big, scary caravan of adventurers?
Asking nicely.
Exactly.
Oh,
We would have stopped if you had just asked, you know.
clearly you weren't from these parts.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Though nice showing though.
Yeah,
I
big
can't
monster
inform
thing
that.
that's going to rip the shit out of us.
Indeed, I do agree with them.
Oh, he very much can and still will. I mean,
Oh,
he's very hungry.
So you want us to pay
excuse
a toll?
me? Oh wait, I'm not muted.
What's going on in my audio cut?
What?
What's going on in my audio cut?
Oh no.
The changeling's just talking. Mostly
What
talking
he
about
said.
how you guys are on this bandits group's toll road. And stuff. And such. But anyway.
What is your price?
Well... let me do the math. I'm like... He seems to, like, try to do the math for a second. He's like, okay, whatever. So, obviously, we have 500 gold per person. And for the caravan and that horse. I would say it's probably about 1,000 gold. You know, give or take.
Wait, question. Is he out of character? Is he wanting the horse or is he counting the horse?
He's counting the horse.
Okay.
You
Bruh.
only want 1,000 gold?
1,000 gold seems a little bit overpriced.
1,000 gold
Plus
and 500 for each of you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sopa's offering to pay more to learn about some things.
No.
Sopa's is literally about to offer 1,000 if he can get information on the monster.
Oh!
Hey, that's his money. That's his money, not ours. That's his
And
money.
if we can't pay the toll?
Zena, I'm pretty sure you can probably guess what's gonna happen.
Well,
Eli. This, you know, what we talked about earlier.
Ah. Sorry, I had to launch
This-
myself away from the phone.
No, you're good. Would you like to take control over the older character? See how
Yeah.
it is yours?
I would love to. Because
You would notice that there is a person who is invisible and sneaking up between you and your friend. specifically because your wyvern noticed it.
I
And
just
it's
realized.
So,
I just realized what's going on. Oh fuck!
what would have happened was at noticing that he is on his wyvern, right? My
Mhm.
guy.
Yes.
Because he would have used his wyvern to pretty much, you know how dragons would usually tackle people down and hold them by their arms so their back is on the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
He would have forced his wyvern to do that.
On who?
Whoever's invisible.
Huh. So Zill is now tackled to the ground, though she is invisible. Though
Because
it's touching Zill, Max.
Mm.
Would it be
Yes.
affected?
No, actually, Zil, you notice that it seems at home.
Now I want to hug it.
Question
Context.
is: do they still know where? Do they know where Sopes is?
So it seems like one of them, like the wyvern closest to you, that is on these like the sides that are flanking, not the ones behind you guys, that are like helping flank the Palestron. It seems to know where you are.
Okay. I wasn't sure if. Okay. Thank you.
But
Our character, guys. I think we should probably pay the toll. I don't think we're sweet talking our way out
I
of this.
will say, after Zill was tackled, she would willingly drop her indivisibility and just kind of look up at it of like, damn, you're kind of really cool. But she's just gonna respect that she's tackled and not try to get out of it momentarily. But she did drop her invisibility so everyone could see her.
I would like to say at that the wyvern would still be standing there, like pinned Zill to the ground, but the person that was on the wyvern would take a step down, and everyone would just see that it's just like this kind of short, like just this medium-sized lizard folk, just this medium-sized brown lizard folk who would have gotten off, and he would have kind of crouched down to where Zill was and kind of looking at them, and he would go, "I'm not certain what you were about to do, but I think I'm pretty lucky for catching you."
I mean, I was just gonna drain your life force momentarily, just to freak your leader out.
Oh.
And he would chuckle and be like, "As someone who's been with this man for a very long time, that wouldn't do anything except make your situation a lot worse."
Seeing as you can't kill me specifically, I'm not too bothered. I just want to say Zill feels very casual. She looks way too casual pinned under this death dragon. This death wyvern, I mean, sorry.
I
Oh.
almost broke my pen.
I
Oh,
would
no.
like. So, would I know what my dragon is, Max?
No, because you also know that it doesn't have a name. No one's like bothered to name the wyverns.
Would I know that it seems to find comfort with Zill's presence?
Not comfort. It doesn't seem to find comfort, but it seems to be, just completely fine with Zill's presence.
And that would be different to people he's pinned before, right? Or
Yes, because if they have a cloak of some kind, he typically reacts a bit negatively, but will deal with it.
he'd just like notice this change and he'd tilt his head a little bit and go, that's fairly interesting.
Zill is ignoring that comment and just kind of looking back at the wyvern in a way of, I kind of like you a bit too much. She's like looking at him like, I like you a bit too much for someone currently pinning me to the ground.
It's growling at her.
She's
Nihilus
just
is
smiling at it.
Nihilus is gonna roll his eyes and then it's like, okay, what's the toll again? 'Cause I
500
honestly,
per 500 per person, and 1,000 for the horse and the cart.
1,000 in total or 1,000 each?
8,000 each.
I was just making sure. Because honestly, I'm not in the mood to throw down with. And he just references the group any of this.
And like you hear the
Oh,
person on the the younger person next to the lizard folk go, "Really? That's so boring." And they kind of like throw their glaive into the ground, frustratedly.
So what Nihilus is gonna do is gonna put 2,500 gold in a bag, and he's just gonna long toss it to the changeling. Yes, I'm doing this because I don't want to do.
Why?
So are you guys going to pay 500 gold individually, or?
No.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get out, like, talking to the changeling.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
Hey Matt,
Yes.
could you check DMs real quick? Thank you.
Soba is going to pay this man more to get information pretty soon.
Bro. Give me a moment.
I paid my.
That still fails. Anyway. Okay, Levi, yes?
So, Oric would ask this. Will you take trade and information, by chance?
And like, the changeling, like, he just kind of like sighs and rolls his eyes and is just like, what information would you have to offer me?
Well, that depends. What kind of information do you want?
Out of character. This party has a lot of information for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, you're talking to the
Like that.
information
It's like the fact that
party.
you have random amounts of information that leads to nothing, but it's still interesting.
Like, this changeling kind of like he just kind of seems not interested in this at all, and he's just like, I don't think there's any bout of information that you could tell me that would be of use to me.
Have you had any trouble with cults? At all?
Never.
I can't imagine, honestly.
So the lizard folk would have looked up at that, and he would have went with any cults or anyone who travels upon our area of expertise. We tend to benefit financially.
Or he does. And like the changeling points to Thalstron.
So you deal with cults personally, then?
We deal with people. Whether they're in a cult or not is really none of my business.
Do you know an Idris Helsinger?
This Zil would physically flinch under the wyvern.
Sopa's would too, but he's still invisible right now.
And like this changeling, he looks at them and is just like, who?
Worth a shot.
This is too much of a child who fucking know anything.
Yeah.
Maybe he hasn't lived that long.
If bro needs information, he should be asking Zil.
He also, has a history book on his team, but
Yeah.
Who's the history nerd? I need to meet this fucker.
Meanwhile, he's probably still waiting for everyone else's money or something to happen.
I'm just waiting for everyone else to go.
I'll be honest, player's dummy. Oric probably isn't. Player's dummy. I don't know what I know that I could offer, so.
I mean, Red is not doing much right here. She's just like she has a hand on her, like her bag holding on her tail, and she's like kind of in a way of like protecting it, and in a sense that if they come nearer, she's gonna freaking break their spines, Bane style.
I mean, the wyverns are still surrounding you, so it's not like you guys can really go anywhere.
Yeah,
Right?
I
It
don't
doesn't
Yeah,
think
care.
but
have a way out of this.
we need to get a teleport button or whatever. And for
I have a
situations
question.
like these,
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. Would I be able to try and trade him something instead of money?
What do you have?
That is a good question.
Honestly, out of character, I'm waiting for Odysseus to just start flirting with him. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
no.
Like, I was expecting him to be flirting, because this is a character your character could probably flirt with. I don't know if
Yeah,
he'll
no,
go
I was about to
anywhere,
do that. I was
but-
about to say, I was about to flirt with him.
Okay.
I
I
was about
don't
to
think
say that.
I don't think that's a good
Okay.
idea.
Can I flirt with him instead?
You could try.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I don't know. I'm thinking. How about we, drop the price to 500, cutie? I mean, you probably make enough anyways.
Bro.
Isn't the price already 500?
Is it?
Right?
Oh, I meant okay, 300. My bad. I thought
It's 500 per person. I already paid for the cart in Calypso. So
Okay. Let me retry that. Can I retry that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
no.
How about 200 instead? I mean, you probably already make enough money with that cute face. Honestly. And this changeling, he clicks his tongue, and it's almost like he's trying, like he's holding back something. And
This man's holding back laughter.
probably. He kind of glances.
His patience.
He glances back to the lizard folk.
Honestly, the lizard folk more than likely, like, at hearing this flirting, his eye would have twitched as if he was very annoyed.
Nah, let's just
How
gonna
much-
lean to this yes and say, I think you probably fucked yourself, buddy.
Out of character, how much you guys want to bet they're together?
That's probably what that was about.
Yeah.
So who all hasn't paid yet?
Sopez has not.
I
Zil
think I'm the
hasn't-
only one. I'm the only one who has paid.
Yeah.
So-
Zill's chilling with the wyvern.
I paid for the cart in Calypso and for myself.
Okay, so
So-
that's
Riley's
5
refusing
people.
to pay.
5. 1. Yeah. So Zenith doesn't toss it. He just walks up to the changeling, hands him a bag of 2,500 gold, and says,
I'm
"If I throw in
paying
an
for
extra
myself.
250, can I punch one of your men?"
I would also like to say that Kree hasn't paid, but as well, no one can actually see where he is.
Do any of the guards or any like that seem to know where Kree might be, or does Kree seem relatively hidden?
Other than the wyvern that was staring you down, seems to like kind of snort back towards where you saw him run off. No one else seems to really care.
Okay, so if anything, it might just be that wyvern that knows where he is.
Yeah, the one on
I
top
will
of Zill is the one looking at y'all.
There's another one. There's another one. That's
Oh,
kinda
there is?
being-
Okay.
But Zenith, to answer your question, like this, have almost said this dude's name so many fucking times. Anyway,
yeah.
the changeling, he looks to you and says, "If you throw in an extra 250 gold, you can punch the kid."
And he like points back to the one that threw his glaive in the fucking dirt.
And I punch him twice.
Go
Wait,
for it.
question. What race does this kid seem to be?
He seems to be like a half tiefling.
Hmm.
Oh, and apologies for my son there. We honestly did not know what to expect, and honestly, the two of us don't have a lot of cash together. And it doesn't seem like anyone else wants to pay. So,
Sopez is going to speak up and, like, he's still an invisible voice, and he said, I never said I wasn't going to pay.
wait, you're here?
I was just trying to lower down the price.
And you probably fucked yourself.
Oh, I know. That's the fun in it.
Just... And Zenith hands him the extra 250 gold, and he's walking over to the kid.
Bro.
And Astral's going to say, well, I was going to exchange a service in exchange for the toll. I mean, I can tell you how you're going to die.
Like right now, boom. Ah.
Damn, Astral. Out of character? Damn.
Hey, I specialize in time magic. I can read the future and tell you your fate.
The changeling, he kind of like looks at his nails and says, I already know that.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Hopefully I have comfort in it.
Very well.
It's lonely for you.
Well, I do want to warn you that fate is a tricky thing. It won't go the way you think it will.
Well, when I don't leave the thing that's going to kill me. And he kind of like seems to pat the Thalastron.
Oh.
I don't think fate's gonna change.
Wait, what did you say?
Like he says, since I don't plan on leaving the thing that's going to kill me, while he says that, he pats the Thalastron's leg. He says, I don't think fate's going to change.
Oh, it will. And you won't expect it. But I will pay. And Astral's going to give him 500 gold.
I thought Levi...
Zenith paid for everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, he paid for himself, Auric, Riley, Astral, and Sopez. He did not pay for Zill because he does not have the money.
Zill doesn't care about monetary things, so as of right now, she's under a wyvern, but she can pay for herself if necessary in a minute.
Max, question.
Hmm.
It's more about the scary monster behind him and what I was asking in DMs.
Yes.
Does its design look like to be what the ruins and everything are made out of? Considering since Sopez could read it, does it look like of that design?
No.
No?
It seems to be of that time, but not of that specific, like your specific bloodline's design.
Okay, so that ruins that idea.
Zill didn't say it out loud, but like out of character. I don't know how well you're paying attention because you couldn't speak at the time. But Zill did understand the language. She didn't understand them, but she knew what they were. And they're the other languages from the same time period of like the ancient cities and stuff. She didn't say it out loud though, sadly.
But would Cade, Max, have been able to read it?
Cade would have tried, but he would seem to have a very negative reaction to it.
Would at any chance at all would I have been able to ask what it said, even though he didn't like it?
Like he would basically he would look at the writing, then refuse to read it, and then mutter something about Zolakians.
Okay, fuck. I'm at a dead end. Fuck.
So are we gonna go, or what should we be doing?
But I was just answering out of question characters, so yeah, out of question character, out of character questions.
That was just ready asking in character.
So after Zenith gets his punches in, and the kid is just like, what the fuck?
Can I roll to knock one of his teeth out?
Oh my.
Roll 1d20. Roll a strength check.
I have a roleplay moment after everyone's done with this.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a
This
role
man is
play
done.
moment I want to do
Can I make it
after
athletics?
this.
I'm kidding.
So.
I'm not gonna make it athletics.
Oh goodness.
While that's happening, Max, would I have been able to? So while Zenith is beating the shit out of this guy,
Yes, you knock a tooth
the-
out.
Sopes. I'll wait till you guys are done. Actually, you go finish your thing, Zenith.
And like this kid, like he kind of like looks to who seems to be his mentor, which is the person next to him, and it's like, what the heck?
This poor kid.
That's the lizard folk, right? Did you say yes?
What? I don't know what you said. Sorry.
I asked, was the mentor the lizard folk?
Yes.
No, because he would just look to the kid and just kind of be like, he would shrug and be like, you can put that, you can deal with this later. And like he would like motion to the changeling and be like, you can deal with him later. I'll allow you.
Zenith is gonna do one more thing with this kid, and he's gonna kind of get in the kid's personal space and say, "I would have paid the rest of my coin to gut you, and then piss on your grave."
So as you try to get like actually personally close to the kid, the wyvern steps in and seems like,
Ryder will get close to the wyvern, and it can also act as she's going to attack it, and I'll be basically ready like some stunning strikes just in case.
Zenith was just gonna back off. So
as
Riley doesn't.
Riley, as you try to get close to this wyvern, it it sees you approach, and it sets itself on fire. And it is way too hot for you to safely get close to this thing.
I have fire resistance.
So, I'm sure you probably heard this joke, but in my world, fire resistance does not matter.
Sorry,
Because there are
fault.
too many. There are different types of fire, and you only have resistance to one.
Sorry, I
You
broke
can
that
blame
last campaign.
You can blame Kirsten for that.
Yeah, I broke
Kirsten
that
is
last
the reason for
campaign.
that. The little shit.
Idea. Fine.
Anyway,
if everyone else is done with that, I want Zoe to ask a question from under this wyvern.
The wyvern has gotten off her, by the way,
question.
now. Like,
I'm
after
asking
everyone's
a question
paid.
after.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, it's gotten off of her.
Yeah, I just didn't have the chance to mention that.
Okay. As she stands up and like dusts herself off a little bit, she's gonna turn to the changeling and just go, "Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?"
And the changeling, it looks to her, like he looks to her.
And she gestures to the wyvern that was just on top of her, and she just goes, "Where'd you get a void thing? That's not from the void. Just curious, because it's strange."
And that's how all of that species of wyvern is.
Yeah, but it's infused with void magic. But it's not from the void. How? There aren't many creatures like
shrugs.
that. I'm just curious.
Like, he shrugs and he says, I don't know. I don't particularly care. But
I guess that's fair.
Our character, it gets the job done.
After he says that, he motions for the talisman to move, and it moves out of the way, and you guys are free to move forward.
Does this man accept bribes for information?
What information are you looking for?
Specifically about the big beastie. I don't know its name. I keep forgetting its name.
Balastron.
And that's what Sopes translated it as, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does I'm trying to think. But no, wait. It didn't translate to Song of Death.
Yes.
Yes. So Sopes is. I don't know how to word it in character, so I'm going to say it out of character and then try to word it in character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also very rusty, but he wants to know if the changeling knows what Thalastrum actually means.
And the changeling nods and he says, well, a member of my own team is Yuan-Ti.
Okay. If I were to pay you, can I have the information that you have about the Thalastrum or the Song of Death, whatever which you prefer to call it?
And he says, if you pay me, I can connect you to someone who is interested in your heritage.
How much?
Let's say 300.
Deal. And Sopes will grab the 300 and give it to him.
And so he grabs your map, like he walks up to you, grabs your map from you, and marks down a location as well as handing you a note. And he says, if you want to get in, make sure to say this.
Alright. And Sopes will read the note later when they're not currently surrounded.
And do you guys start walking?
Well,
Sopes
on
is done,
cart,
so
so yes.
I'll say yes, but as Zill is like leaving where she was away from the wyvern, she kind of turns and like, it's like she smiles at it and she's just like, bye pretty wyvern, just like very friendly, and then she like goes back to the cart, like very unbothered by the fact that she was just tackled by a death wyvern that looks like a death wyvern. It looks like death.
Also,
Very unbothered.
also Nihilus is gonna say, also, is Kree here or where's Kree?
that's what I was
Oh.
going to ask if Sopes could tell where Kree is at all.
I was gonna ask if
Yeah.
Zill could see, because she has her true sight on still.
Yeah, I mean, so you could probably see him.
She's gonna go get Kree. From
Well,
behind a tree.
The thing is, how far would he have gotten?
I mean, fairly far. That's why I said probably be able to.
Repeat that?
That's why I said probably be able to.
Yeah, because he is currently running and has
Isn't he still charmed,
60
though?
movement speed.
I thought
Isn't he
he
still
couldn't
charmed?
move because he was charmed.
He broke it.
He broke it.
And
Oh.
Kree probably just
Did
fucking
he
ran.
keep running?
Yeah, he's still running.
Oh goodness.
Okay, Sopes is going to stop. He's going to turn back to the changeling. There's one more that we're missing. If I pay you, can you either help find him and bring him back? Don't kill him.
And the changeling, he sighs, and he puts his he does the whole finger whistle, and it seems like the Thalastrum picks up, and it just starts moving, and it's in a direction.
Oh my god, that's gonna be terrifying for him.
And
I wanna write it.
about a couple minutes later, it comes back, carrying Kree
Thank you.
in its mouth.
I would like to say that Kree is more than likely sobbing, and he's holding on to the one thing he has, Max, that you know of. And he's also trying to struggle to get out. He's
Sophus
genuinely terrified right now.
he'd get close, but not close enough to get hit by either the Thalastrom or a flailing Kree. But he's just going to try to talk to Kree to try and calm him down a little bit, and saying that, hey, we're
Also, I
safe.
DM'd you
We
something,
can
Eli.
leave.
Okay, let me look at these.
But yeah, Sophus is just trying to calm Kree down in any way he can, and saying we're safe to leave.
Still would also be doing this to like reinforce that.
God, it
Come,
oh, okay, but it would have probably taken him a while to calm down, and like, would the Thalastrom let him go?
Yeah, it would have basically dropped him in Soap's arms.
oh God.
Well, does Soapaz have the strength to actually hold Kree?
I mean, he
without
I don't know.
probably
Yes.
Probably not.
depends on-
Maybe.
He could. It just depends on the weight on how Kree impacts him.
I mean,
he was just dropped.
make
If
a
he was
strength check. Make a
Make
strength
a
saving throw.
strength saving throw. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh wait. Fuck.
Wow, stupid.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
sorry.
Oh yep. I dropped it. I die. I got a nat 1. I got a 6.
Yeah, no, it's like the cartoons where one person, like, you're trying to catch them and then they literally land on top of them.
Oh God.
But the Thalastrom moves back out of the way, and after you guys, I'm assuming after Soaps and Kree get up, you guys start moving.
Yeah.
And as you
Okay.
guys are moving, sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say that when they did get up, that Kree would have been very like he would be clinging on to Sopez, and I'd like to say his thimble did fall off during this because he tried to attack the Thalastrom, but I would very heavily assume that it didn't work.
No, it did not.
But he lost his thimble. He's sad. He's currently crying in Sopez's arms. If anyone would
I
look
am
at him,
trying
it
to
would
hear
seem as if it's like a kid that's like completely saw something and was traumatized. Like it's just literally a kid crying out of pure fear.
Would Zil,
And
Sopez, or Kree have extra thimbles in their bags? Because I feel like that's
Probably.
something one of us would bring.
Probably.
he definitely put a thimble on right now,
Well,
bro.
He
Do not
probably
try
doesn't
it.
want to.
Okay. While Kree is being covered by Sopez, Zil is gonna get into whoever's bag she knows they keep it in, and she's gonna grab one and then sit it next to where Kree and Sopez are for like once he's calmed down and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you guys, like, I'm assuming you guys are all in the cart, and as you guys start to leave, Nihilus, you're driving the cart, obviously, and you pass the changeling next to the Thalastron as you're starting to leave, and he says, I like that look. And you guys watch him, like, kind of shapeshift and morph into a drow.
Oh.
Bro. That stops you. He looks at the changeling, looks at Thalastrom, and is like, whatever.
I would like to say that as well, when the drow did do that, would have like walked up and kind of like his tail would have been wrapped around this person's waist and kind of like pulled them closer, and he'd just be like, it does suit you, but maybe not so bloodlusty next time.
I'm positive the only reason. Oh, sorry. Stop.
What'd you say?
I said this is out of character. I said I'm positive the only reason this went like this is so Max
Also,
and Eli could have their D&D moment.
Also, Mac, I sent you a DM, by the way.
Anyway,
you-
the
Send
photo
him a
is
DM.
in
He is a
NPC.
DM. I'm sorry.
The
And-
picture
And as well, I should send the photo of the lizard folk.
No,
Actually,
he's
Max,
hot
I should
though.
send that. Max, you send it.
Let me give you a moment.
I don't want to do it.
Were any names dropped at all during that? I don't remember if there was.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
There was no names.
Also, as well, I would like to say that Casey did get off to go shower.
Yes, I know. I saw.
Feeling the best.
I saw.
Okay, that
Aw.
makes sense. That
That's
makes
who it
sense.
is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loki
Anyway,
already knew by accident because I have access to those characters' DM notes. So, whoops. But
Yeah, fair enough. I do too.
I wasn't 100% sure. But I was like, Anyway, I'm gonna act like I know nothing.
How do you think I feel?
Bro, rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're traveling now.
Isn't gonna.
No.
Nihilus isn't
they're
gonna be.
traveling.
Yeah, Nihilus
What
wasn't
do you
gonna say.
guys want to do? Oops, sorry.
Well, I said Nihilus wasn't gonna say a whole lot about that. He just acknowledged it and then started moving.
Fair enough.
Dill is just chilling. She appears to be her arm and looking at something. Like, the tip of her sleeve, she's, like, pulled back and she's looking at something. And anyone looking at her would see that she has two markings that look like tattoos. One of them is a feather, and the other one appears to be a paw print. And she appears to be, like, heavily inspecting the paw print. Woo.
Woo.
Woo. I don't know. Is Kree calmed down at all after a while?
After some time, yes, but Kree still wouldn't have put his thimble on, so he is like in the corner of the car could be that's farthest away from everyone. And like
Fair
he
enough.
probably would have had Sopes sit beside him, but like even then it's still far. And he would just be
Yeah.
very quietly like trying to eat some berries. Like he'd just be eating some of his poisonous berries and just
Poisonous berries.
trying to calm down.
Nihilus is going to ask, is he alright? Or is he just recovering right now?
It'll take some time, but
Honestly,
he'll be okay.
I don't blame him. That would be terrifying, honestly.
He is not the best in combat situations as it is, let alone
I know.
things of ancient creatures trying to attack us.
So,
How you think?
Hello?
What?
Oh no, I thought I was interrupting you, and then you stopped.
Anyways, how do you think they got like the Thalestrom or whatever the fuck it's called?
I don't know, but I have a way to possibly get some answers. Max, where this map? Where did he mark?
Give me a moment.
Oh no, you don't even know.
No, sorry, I was doing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's probably replying to one of the 20 people DMs he has.
Maybe it was. Maybe I was just screwing with something.
Max was looking at the
I
floor.
was just saying, we bother you a lot. I'm aware of this.
Anyway, so you guys are heading to Rizium. He actually would have marked a little place outside of Rizium.
Ooh, okay. Like on our way to Rizium, or like
It's something like once you guys get to Rizium, you are going to have to actively like leave the city for a couple seconds and
okay.
yeah.
So
Also, it's so cold in my room that the chocolate that I left in here is crunchy.
Oh, speaking of chocolate, I'm gonna go get some that I had earlier, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. So
partially
basically I
frozen.
can Oh god. So basically I can go there once we're at resume.
Mhm.
Okay. What does the note say though?
Sorry, I was eating. Anyway, uh, what does the note say?
Yes. Because I know he said I'll need it to get in.
Hmm.
I'm back. So, now this is going to wait. Is anyone doing a question now?
Go,
Or
go ahead, because Max is typing it to me.
okay, well, now this is going to ask the party. So, is everyone all right? All right.
Yeah.
Besides eating bun.
I'm alright, but I did not like this situation. So,
I didn't
now.
either, but I acknowledge.
Obviously, getting robbed isn't going to be the best situation.
As of
We
right
should
now,
have tried something else. Should I
really,
actually get away from the situation?
what would you propose we do?
Steal a wyvern?
And then immediately get attacked by how many other wyvern riders that there were?
You wouldn't be able to tame one of their wyverns anyway, especially not one of the black ones. I'm still curious on
I
how
mean,
they
if we
have
had
one
to
of
go
those.
by force, if they need to go by force, then we could do it. That's the thing.
What I'm saying
We got
is,
Uh,
force would not get them. No one here would have enough force to get one of them, no matter how hard you try. Those are not normal wyverns.
About that, Zil. Did the void magic thing get spoken up, like, in front of the party?
She did outwardly ask him how he had, like, what she said to him was outspoken because she was not super close to him. So yeah, you guys would have overheard her being like, yo, what's with these void wyverns? How do you have these? And why are they not from the void? She didn't explain how she knew all that though.
Okay, so Zenith is going to say, what did you mean by void magic?
Well, they are a void creature. All void creatures can sense each other in some form. It was extremely unbothered by my magic, and it's. We immediately acknowledge each other's presence, though there's no way it's from the void itself, so not exactly sure how it's a void creature.
I see. I was just curious, thank you.
She would just nod in response.
I just know
Oh.
as
Oh.
of I just know as of right now, we can't deal with that type of shit for now. Maybe later, or maybe not. Who knows? You never know. I just know and accept most of the time, rare occasions, that I was probably gonna die in there. So out of character, I'm just rambling. Sorry, Kirsten, go ahead.
Yeah, you're fine. I was just gonna have Zoe point something else out. Oh, something I should probably also inform of you since you know what I am now. How I knew it wasn't from the void itself is no random void creature would attack me. I am very high ranking, meaning if it was from the void, it would understand that. So that's how I know. So if we come across any void creatures in the future, I would say most likely let me handle it, unless, like those wyverns, they are not from the void, they will not be a problem.
Good thing to know, I suppose.
Next time we get off this cart, though, I need to go work out some anger.
Oh no, I completely understand. I'm pissed too.
If you want, you and I can, I don't know, go into a
We're gonna
forest
fuck.
and punch some trees.
They're gonna go into a forest and fuck. Out of character.
Or we can punch each other. I just really need to punch someone right now. That's why I paid so much gold just to get a.
Honestly,
I really need to fist someone right now.
I mean, you can
I
fist
really
Riley.
need-
She's right there.
Bro, I really need to fist someone on some scene right now.
I hate all of you.
But it's funny.
no, you,
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
You're really
You're-
right,
you're-
where.
No, you don't. Fuck all of you.
Nihilus says, maybe don't phrase it like that, but I get what you mean.
I'm back. Audio died.
You missed literally nothing.
Does anyone here, though, know what the hell that thing was?
Which thing?
Well,
The big thing or the
well,
wyvern?
obviously the big thing, because we know what the wyverns are. Zilla
I-
just told us, Nihilus.
I was just checking, okay?
Well, it was scary, I do know that.
And Astral speaks up. He says it was called Thalastrum.
It is?
Not much is known about it, other than the fact that anyone that meets it, there's normally no survivors.
Hmm.
Call us
It's-
lucky then.
A creature of ancient civilization. I'm
Yes,
surprised they
very,
have
very
one,
old.
let alone can control one.
It's just as old as Sopaz's civilization.
And Cruelty, like, he pops out of the jar and he's like,
Oh, hi, Cruelty.
like he wipes his hands. He's just like, that bitch. Fucking. That was the one time I ever saw those kingdoms, empires, countries, whatever you want to call them, team up together. They were always at each other's throats. They had these weird obsessions with these interdimensional pots of ashes from some random god from another dimension. They had a whole ceremony for it. Some believed in keeping. Well, the Zealox believed that they had to keep the ashes to themselves and in the jars as a source of power for themselves and whatever. And the Assyrians believed it they have to free the ashes for some reason. And the Karns didn't really care. They wanted it because the other two wanted it. But when these creatures, this first civilization discovered that the Titans were around, me and my siblings, they decided that they needed a beast to go against us all. And they created that monster.
Oh,
So that thing rivals even you.
Yeah.
question. You know anything else about the jars, or you don't really know? Or you don't care enough?
I mean, there's some, like, ancient thing to it, from Phoenix God or whatever.
Huh.
It was quite the drama back in the day.
Now I'm more curious, but whatever, I suppose.
All I know is we're going to want to keep an eye out for, I guess, from what I saw on the emblems, silver canaries? I don't know. Because if they have that something that fucking big, I don't want to touch it.
Out of character. Oh. I'm sorry.
Max,
Sorry
quick
to interrupt,
question.
whoever's
Oh, go ahead.
tapping on like a straw or something, can you please mute? It's kind of getting annoying for me.
It's not tapping of jar, it's people who use their phone when the mic will pick up them responding to someone in text while they're talking. They can't really control
So it's
that.
silver.
Yeah, it's silver.
It sometimes it's silver, but it has been other people as well. But yeah. It's not something that can be controlled.
God damn it! It's annoying. Very annoying.
Uh,
He explained it as a contact of his. And I'm going to end session a little early because, well, let's just say Zill's arc's about to hit hard. It's going to be a little bit chaotic.